What's going on, guys? Gamer Dude back once again, bringing you some more informative gaming news. But before we begin, you all know the routine, or at least I hope you do by now. If you aren't new to the channel, please make sure you smash that like button and drop me a subscribe, because it would just be your good deed of the day. Same applies if you are a returning viewer. Now then, some interesting news out of Warner Brothers, Portkey Games, and of course Hogwarts Legacy. So, it's been announced that Hogwarts Legacy is getting an update this summer on the 6th of June. So in this video, I'm going to be discussing everything that's coming with the update, what it means for the future of the game, what it means for the sequel, which is yet to be announced, and what it means in general. So then, Hogwarts Legacy is very much not a service game, nor does it seem to be adding any significant paid DLC in the future. But Portkey and Warner Brothers have just announced a summer update coming next week on the 6th of June that adds some new odds and ends and a few improvements and tweaks to the game, including one feature fans have wanted since launch. So right now I'm going to list the series of updates that are coming. Number one, photo mode. Yes, absolutely. I have wanted photo mode in this game since day one, because Hogwarts Legacy has some astonishing landscapes that I wanted to just take a moment and screenshot, without the hood in the way. I wanted to screenshot landscapes, I wanted to screenshot monsters, I wanted to screenshot spiders up close, but I couldn't get close enough to them to screenshot them. And it really kind of upset me and disappointed me, especially since I've played through the game at least 3 times now. I think I am actually on my 3rd playthrough. But anyway, the next one is the ability to reset all talent points and put them elsewhere. The Haunted Hogsmeade quest, I'll get into detail on that in a little bit. The glasses who live. No, I like that. That's a nice little touch. They are, of course, Harry Potter glasses, which are kind of already in the game, but I suppose these ones will be like authentic. They'll actually look like Harry's glasses instead of just being a copy. I don't know. You see what I mean. They're adding the Azkaban prisoner outfit and coat. Interesting. You can make yourself look like a mental patient if you're with the dark arts, I guess. The Felix Felicis potion recipe, I will also come back to that in a moment. The Lavender Borealis broomstick and the Onyx hippogriff mount. So that's all they're adding, and as looking over it as a fan of the game, all I can see that I wanted from day one was photo mode. And to be quite honest, I'm surprised games like Hogwarts Legacy, the big AAA open world games, don't launch with photo mode from the get-go. And if they don't have it from the get-go, at least have it with the New Game Plus update. Because a lot of gamers like myself, if we see a nice little shot, we're going to want to take it. Maybe you're a gaming enthusiast who just does it for the scenery, does it for the photos, doesn't do it for the gaming. You're in it for the scenery, because games are developing quite a lot now. They look so real. I was playing a game the other week when my gran came over, and she actually said, "What film are you watching?" I was like, "I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2, Grandma." She's like, "Oh, this is a game?" She couldn't believe it was a game. But yeah, anyway, moving on. So yeah, it is a good amount of stuff, for a game that's not actively receiving any updates, any DLCs or anything. Even if the only new content really is the Haunted Hogsmeade quest, and technically that isn't actually new. It was a PlayStation exclusive quest that was available at launch. However, now it's going to be available throughout all platforms, which is good. I mean, the quest itself, meh. I didn't enjoy it too much. I don't know why it had to be a PlayStation exclusive, but I did kind of expect more from it. The owning your own shop, I expected you'd be able to make some money or something, and you just can't. So I did expect a bit more from that. It was a bit disappointing, but At least it's now available to everybody, and to anybody who wants to replay the game, it gives them a reason to, with something new. The same goes for the Felicis potion, which was a pre-order exclusive potion. All it does is mark locations of large loot chests on the minimap. That is now going to be available to everybody. Whether you're just purchasing the game, whether you've had it for a while and going for another playthrough, it will now be available to you. Now, the most sought after bit, and I've mentioned this myself, of the bunch here is the introduction of photo mode. A feature, once again, I do believe all games should launch with, especially open world AAA titles. But the ability to reset talent points is also a nice feature. I mean, it's not a full New Game Plus mode. You know, it's not something that really could be. I don't know the word, but what I'm saying is I don't think a New Game Plus would work in Hogwarts Legacy because, you know, if you're carrying over all your stuff and everything to a new house and you've got to create a new character, then it just doesn't make a lot of sense. You know, in a game like this, it's nice to start again and have nothing, you know. And sometimes the same can be said for other games that don't have New Game Plus. It's nice to start again with nothing. But still, yeah, New Game Plus, still not announced, still not coming in any DLC as far as we know. It's just, I don't think it's something they want to do with this game. But still, the resetting of the talent points, I suppose that could be considered a New Game Plus feature, if you like. But anyway, another should be, well, it should be a standard thing that all games should have. But, you know, Hogwarts Legacy does not. Since its release, Hogwarts Legacy has sold a staggering 25 million copies and was the highest selling game of 2023, beating out the Call of Duty that came out that year, which no non-Rockstar approved game has ever done. So that is astounding. To be fair, though, I think a lot of Call of Duty fans will tell you that 2023's Call of Duty was trash. As Christopher Judge's Kratos said, his speech was at least longer than the last Call of Duty campaign. I was paraphrasing there, but yeah, I totally understood what he was saying with that. But yeah, the future of the game does remain somewhat unclear, as there have been there has been literally no word on a sequel. And as we now know, Warner Brothers is leaning heavily towards live service. And they have said and openly wondered about a Harry Potter live service game and what it might look like. And honestly, I must admit, an online MMO style Harry Potter game could be fun. You know, you're doing all this with your friends and everything. However, if you don't have any friends that are interested in the genre, then you're just going to be doing it with randoms, and that's not fun. No. Now, Hogwarts Legacy, it did so well because it was single player. And I really hope for the sequel, they decide, you know, okay, we want to lean on live service games, but this one is better as single player. We will keep this one single player. Maybe we'll add an online mode just to, you know, keep the revenue going for it, so we're not just selling it at launch and then that's it, done. So maybe they'll add an online mode in the second one. Maybe it'll be like a Quidditch thing or a Dark Arts Deathmatch style thing. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, despite the huge success of Hogwarts Legacy anyway, and the fact that it's, you know, a single player experience devoid of microtransactions, it does seem like Warner Brothers might heavily be leaning towards the sequel being live service, which I really hope they don't, but still, yeah, don't quote me on anything. Again, it does not seem like any significant DLC is coming for Hogwarts Legacy. It did kind of feel like Quidditch would have been added, you know, towards the end of it, you know, after the whole story mode thing, and it tells you outright that Quidditch is cancelled, and you're just like, oh, okay, no Quidditch then. But yeah, instead Warner Brothers is making that its own separate multiplayer game that will no doubt be monetized and probably live service. I'm not sure if this stuff is enough to return to the game, unless you just want to fool around in the photo mode. I mean, personally, that's what I'm going to be doing. You know, I've got a third playthrough going. I'm not even halfway through it, so I can just go into that and enjoy the photo mode if I want, and I will be doing it. But yeah, it's still nice that it's something and it's actually free. But yeah, I suppose the addition of that PlayStation exclusive quest for everyone is a plus. You know, it's a positive. But anyway, yeah, that's just about all I could find on that. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think this update is crappy? It's not going to bring you back to the game? Are you excited for a photo mode? Are you excited for all the new stuff coming? Some of it's not new, I know, but you know what I'm saying. Or do you think it's just a cop out from Warner Brothers because they're just focusing solely on live service games and they're like, well, yeah, job done. We're done with it now. And, you know, that's it. So yeah, once again, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Again, you know the routine. If you are new to the channel, please make sure you smash that like button and drop me a subscribe because it would just be your good deed of the day. Same applies if you are a returning viewer. Stay tuned for more videos from yours truly. This has been Gamer Dude. Happy gaming, and I will catch you all in the next one, guys.